All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gains with Gabe, where you gain knowledge with me, Gabe. Today, we have the whole sales modeling team with us. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
What's
Everybody.
up?
Hello.
All right. So today is actually an interesting episode. We got an improvement to show you guys. So we have the whole team with us here today. But before I get to the improvement, we are going to ask the random question. All right, so my question of the day is, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Damien,
Cookies and cream.
cookies and cream, nice. Daniel, what do you got?
Chocolate.
Chocolate,
Mhm.
nice. Favorite go-to, okay, cool. Farzel's not here. James, what do you got?
Banana.
Banana, ooh, curveball, banana. Nice. Yana, what's yours?
Matcha.
Matcha, never heard of matcha flavored ice cream before.
Wow.
Hopefully it's good. I might have to try it. Chris, what do you got?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. We got two chocolates. I'm a plain Jane. I love vanilla, so can never go wrong with vanilla. All right, so let's get to it. For the improvement. So actually, Zach, while I was out there, was a kind of a bug with the Takeoff program, right? There was an issue with the Takeoff program. The way we've been taking it off, it has duplicate. It has like hidden parts, right? Hidden parts in the background. So the first thing he did was he fixed that. There's no more kind of hidden data. The next thing he did was he allowed us to see what's inside the Takeoff program that has data. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. All right. So what basically is going to happen is you would create your sales model, right? You would apply your elevation numbers, do your whole thing, create your Takeoff program like you normally would, do everything you're supposed to, areas, elevation info, framing system. But the thing is, we're going to add a step where we actually check data before you kind of optimize. What I mean by that is in your framing system, when you have your frame, W75, you have all these aliases, right? And they correspond to whatever in the model. So the first thing you want to do is to have your elevation info filled out. So you want your frame specified. So as you can see, there's no frame specified for this. So I'll show you what happens in the Takeoff or in the model. All right, so that's the first thing, is make sure it's filled out correctly. This is just blank, so it's to show you, demonstrate what happens. So again, UPD, you're going to UPD, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go back to Revit, and you're going to go to the Takeoff browser. Open up the Takeoff browser, and oops, I had it up here already. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to refresh your model, and it's going to grab everything, and then you're going to hit this button right here, load current Takeoff data, program data to compare with the model. You're going to click that button. It's going to grab everything in the Takeoff database, all those aliases. And if you go to mullions, you can see this added checkbox option here. So what this is, it's basically telling you which data is in your Takeoff program. So for example, I have VLC, JRC, so on and so forth for this elevation. If that makes sense, because I define them in the elevation. So you can see this one is unchecked. So I don't have any data for this temp horizontal in my framing system. So you kind of see which ones are missing data. So for whatever reason, the temps are not in there. None of the cock joints will be defined, just because we don't take off the cock joints. But as I scroll down, let me do it by elevation. So most of these will not be checked because either cock joints or temp horizontals. But if I go to 203, again, you can see that even though I had VLC or JRC defined for my 201 system, it's not defined for my 203 because there's no elevation assigned to it. Kind of makes sense? Yep. So what you can do is he made this new preset here, sales data. So if you double click it, it's gonna change them to true, false. So it's gonna color code which ones that have data and which ones that don't have data. So I'm move this out of the way. You can see that everything in this color has data corresponding to your framing system. All the temp horizontals don't have data, they'll be red. And as you can see, these are all red because they're all on that 203 elevation. Make sense? Questions?
Yeah, very nice.
So again, it's a way to back check your data. So what I would do is before you optimize again and do all that, just run this in your project. Again, go to Takeoff browser, refresh this and hit this button here. This will only work if you have your Takeoff database open. Everything is signed. All right. No questions? Everyone good? Stop sharing.